Here we are, about a mile. Well, not even a mile. Less than a mile. Maybe half a mile to our destination. It's the surrounding area. Always kind of like to do.
In 800 feet, turn right onto 23rd Avenue.
Always kind of like to do kind of a drive around just so you guys see how the area is. This looks like it's a bus depot here.
Onto 23rd Avenue.
And you know, as a kind of an idea of where we are, we're
in a quarter mile, turn right onto 94th Street.
You know, we're near Astoria, Long Island City, Jackson Heights. This would be considered, I believe, East Elmhurst. We're right near Central Hub. It's actually right near, you know, right near LaGuardia. Alongside here would be the airport. Homes, yes, I've done that a while here. I've done that line with the homes. Homes are a pretty penny here. Again, like I said in previous
right onto 94th Street.
videos, when I'm in the Queens area, it's all about location, 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 location.
In 600 feet, turn left onto 24th Avenue.
You get, you know, what a lot of people consider a box, low taxes, high money, and
turn left onto 24th Avenue.
You're near everything, where you really don't need a car so much.
In 800 feet, turn left onto 97th Street.
About 2 blocks away from 97th Street. 96th.
Turn left onto 97th Street, then your destination will be on the right.
97th. All right, so it's a little bit of history when you look at it, and you look at the home there straight ahead. Looking at the home straight ahead, it's 2-level with basement, single family home, referring to the blue home, Elmhurst, Queens. That's actually the last home of Malcolm X. Malcolm X lived here in this home in East Elmhurst, you know, with his wife and the four daughters in the 1960s. One of the several attempts on his life was made during the time that he lived there. The house was actually firebombed, outside, inside, completely gutted in 1965. Only a week later, that Malcolm X was assassinated by 3 gunmen as he was speaking in Manhattan. The 3 men who shot him were members of the Nation of Islam, a group he had severed ties with years earlier. Embroiled in an early life of crime, Malcolm X had converted to NOI while he was in prison serving time for armed robbery. He would later separate from a group after falling out with its founder, and he formed his own organization, the Muslim Mosque Incorporated. Malcolm X made numerous media appearances throughout his life, fighting for equality at what many consider the height of the civil rights movement. There was actually some talk about this home becoming kind of like a museum, some sorts. A lot of people equated Malcolm X with living, his work being done, mostly in Manhattan, but he did do a lot of work here in Queens. The home was built in 1924. Home was originally, when it was purchased in the 1960s there, it was purchased by the Nation of Islam. Which is where, Malcolm X reside. 2:45 in the morning, he woke up to the sound of an explosion and screeching of fleeing tires. 3 Molotov cocktails were tossed into the home, setting it ablaze. Malcolm quickly woke up his wife, grabbed the baby, and made his way to the children's room, where he led the family out through the rear kitchen door into the backyard, using the driveway alongside the house, which would be right here, to an escape route. In regards to bombing, he said it didn't frighten me. It doesn't quieten me down in any way or shut me up. Two days after the firebombing, he was moved to a secret location. It looks like a very modest home. Right now it's going for an estimate, it's probably close to $870,000. It's listed as 1660 square feet. On top would probably be a bedroom. Your living room area is right here. In the front usually of these homes. Basement is down there. Usually finished or unfinished. It all would depend. But yeah, close to $870,000 you could probably get this home for. It's probably it could be about a 3-bedroom. Probably a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Most likely, based on the comparable sales of other homes here. That is history right in front of you, folks. Malcolm X. His last home before his assassination. You're watching Grez, my YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, please do subscribe. Check out my other channels. You have From the Bleachers Sports Show, and you have The Grez Show. Thank you, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Now, I don't know if you guys are able to see this, but right over here it says Malcolm X Place. Next building, 2 buildings over is Malcolm X's Alright, so I don't know if you guys are able to see. It does say Malcolm X Place. This is on the street of Malcolm X's last building here, last residence rather, before his death in East Elmhurst.
Turn right onto Ditmars Boulevard.
So this is just a little bit more of the surrounding location of where Malcolm X lived. It's a very diverse neighborhood.
Take the next right onto Ditmars Boulevard, then turn left onto the Grand Central Parkway East ramp.
You know, right, again, he was, Malcolm X lived right next to the airport LaGuardia, so it was convenience for when he probably had to fly out to do numerous presentations or speaking engagements. So it's all about convenience, folks.
Turn left onto the Grand Central Parkway East ramp.